It's Wednesday again, and as I promised last week, I'm going to be here giving you some type of reading or guidance every week on Wednesday. Well, of course, until I change my mind about that. So today, this reading, and I am going to do some cards today, but this reading was actually born of a bunch of messages I received, I'm trying to use proper English, and it was all about love and empathy. And I speak of love and empathy all the time. But I had a lot of people reach out in the last little while saying, you know, we need more love, we need more empathy, we need more peace, we need more togetherness, all that kind of stuff. And absolutely, I wholeheartedly agree. And sadly, I'm not seeing a lot of it. And even more so, I just went out to grab a couple of items this morning, and it actually saddens me the way that people are treating each other out in public. Nobody wants to connect right now. And that's kind of a large topic and maybe a topic for another day. But I just want you, if you will, if you can, to think about when you see somebody out in public to kind of aim warmth towards them. For those of you out there that understand energy and the fact that we give off a certain energy, please allow your energy to be in the spirit of warmth and empathy and love. And always remember, love is a verb. It's not a place that you arrive at. It's something you do and you continue to do and you practice on a daily basis. So, without further ado, oh yes, before I get into this, it's Julieturner.ca. I'm also co-host of No BS Talk, which is currently a radio and podcast platform. Julieturner.ca, NoBSTalk.ca. You can find me at either one of those places. No matter what you're watching this on, you can probably like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel compelled to do. Please do so. I appreciate it immensely. Last week we had a really fun time. I gave Brad, my co-host at No BS Talk, a reading, and then he made up a song on the spot about the reading. It was brilliant. So before I came on, I was playing with my tarot deck. I love this new deck of tarot cards. They're called Vice Versa, and they read front and back. So no matter which way you turn the card, it's front and back reading. And I drew the Ace of Pentacles, which made me really happy. Because the Ace of Pentacles, especially as he's front facing, is all about richness and good health and coming together and a completeness. So I'm really, really feeling that energy. Honestly, I truly believe it in my own life and forward looking that we are coming to kind of a fork in the road. And my hope and my belief is that we're going to take the fork towards better community and better connectedness. Not even sure if that's a word. To support us to get there, I'm going to draw a card and figure out what energy we need to be to support us to get to this wonderful place of the Ace of Pentacles. So this place of coming together and good health and happiness. And when I say good health, I mean that holistically. I don't just mean wearing a mask and keeping a disease away from you. I mean true good health. And true good health means having wonderful relationships. It means feeling like you belong in your community. Feeling like you have your health under control as well as maybe your finances. That holistic version of health, not just, let's be cautious. I think we spend too much time being cautious, honestly, and I'm not this crazy person who runs around licking shopping carts. However, I think we need to start living our lives, and that's just my opinion. Opinion, not fact. So I'm going to draw a card. What energy do we need to be in to get this healthy, wonderful, rich life that I truly believe is right around the corner for all of us? What energy do we need to be in? This is a beautiful card. See that card? It speaks of cycles and rhythms. And it says, honor the cycles of your body, your energy levels, and your emotions. So what that says to me is that it's okay to kind of take a step back and feel a little sensitive and like you need to maybe take some time to yourself. But it's also you don't need to live there. You don't need to stay there. It's all about cycles and rhythms. It's all about going through those times and then coming back out of those times and being that wonderful leader that you all know yourselves to be. I speak of leadership often, and I'm going to continue to do so because we are all leaders in our lives. We never know who's watching. So make sure that the attitude that you're bringing to the table, the way that you behave out in public and even in private, make sure that that's something you want the people that you love to see and to follow. And when I say the people that you love, you know, your children, your parents, your friends, even coworkers. Yes, it's okay to love everyone. Again, love is a verb. It's something you get to practice. I'm not talking about being in love. I'm talking about showing love to people. I think we need to do it a little bit more. So, next card I'm going to draw is maybe the theme for the next week. What we have to stay present with. You know, the energy is cycles and rhythms. It's okay wherever you're at in your cycle and rhythm in life. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. Just allow yourself to move forward from that. Don't keep yourself stuck in that. Now, what do we have to keep in mind over the next week? What do we need to keep in mind over the next week? Ooh, the chess queen. Trust and strategizing. I think trust is a really big topic for anyone and everyone at all times, but trust right now, I believe, is a huge, huge topic. I don't believe that we're trusting our own intuition. We're just listening to what we hear and we're just taking it verbatim. Not always a good thing to do. As a matter of fact, never a good thing to do. You need to trust yourself first, and then you can actually start to trust other people. And what I mean by that is if you trust yourself, if you holistically trust yourself, you know that you're going to make good decisions. If you don't believe you're going to make good decisions, please, please, please reach out to me. I don't usually do a call to action, but if you aren't trusting yourself to make good decisions right now, please reach out to me at Julieturner.ca because we can get you there. We can get you to the place where you trust you're going to make a good decision. And there's many different ways to look at that, but we can get into that later. Right now, we need you to trust yourself, or come see me, so that you can trust others out there and understand that in general, nobody's out there specifically to harm each other. I shouldn't say nobody. I'd like to believe that nobody is. That's a belief, not a true fact, but I think it's a good place to be. But the problem is we do often accidentally hurt each other or hurt each other so that we don't get hurt. That's a big one. I think more often than not, we're trying to make sure that we don't get hurt, so we end up hurting others. And that's not a really good energy to be in. So that's where we are. We need to start trusting and strategizing. What is the best tool? What is a tool we can use so that we can start to trust? So we can start to trust and strategize. What is a tool we can use? I like the word strategize. I think once you start trusting yourself and you can really believe in your intuition, believe you'll make the right choices, pick the right partners, go the right places, it's a wonderful world. Okay, so what we need to keep in mind is the prison wave. I don't know how well you guys can see these cards. What we need to keep in mind is the prison wave. And I love, love, love this card. It's all about self-sabotage. And I know I get myself in this position. I think we all do at one point or another. But I love to remember this card is a really good thing for you to remember when you feel like you're down on your luck, when you feel like things are against you, like you're not getting the win, whatever that means to you. Just know it's because you're looking down. And right behind you or beside you or whatever the case may be is an open window, is a beautiful place, and you're just not looking in the right direction. We need to stop focusing on the negatives. There is so much positive still going on around us in this world, and we are so focused on the negatives. I see it every day. And again, call to action. If you are so focused on the negatives and you're struggling, please, Julieturner.ca, reach out to me. If you don't want to reach out to me, reach out to somebody else you trust. Just have that open conversation that you're struggling a little bit and you'd like to kind of maybe see some other perspective. That would be great. Thank you very much for your time today. I hope that that was useful. And remember, Ace of Pentacles. It's right around the corner, guys. We just have to come together. It's that completeness, riches, health. We can have it all. And it's okay. No matter what cycle you're in, no matter what portion of the cycle that you're in, you're right where you need to be. Just allow yourself to be fluid and move forward. Don't keep yourself stuck. All right. Have a wonderful Wednesday or whenever you're listening to this, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you for your time.